Hello, recorders and Marvel fans. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Steven. Well, today, the highly anticipated Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is out. So let's talk about it. The opening is Strange telling Parker the consequences for tampering with the spell. And well, Wong did warn him that not to do the spell, but oh well. After months of many rumors, we finally see William Dafoe back as Green Goblin. Like, it's really great to see him for old time's sake. And actually, in the opening of the trailer, we see this other Goblin-like character. Like, is it supposed to be New Goblin or that one from the Amazing Spider-Man 2? Which, I feel like that version, like, I feel like the actor, he's great for that part, but I just didn't like that version that much, but I do feel like he does deserve another shot. Like, all these villains coming back, like, it's just redemption from them, especially how we actually see Jamie Foxx again as Electro, and like, he has some interesting better shots, obviously from the Amazing Spider-Man, well, of course, he's not blue, and like, his lightning's actually yellow, and that, you know, here's a very interesting shot where, you know, if you look at his face, we see like him kind of like this shape that it looks like the original Electro mask from the classic comics, which, that's a really good nod, and I'm glad that they went with that approach. After seeing photos of the battle between Spider-Man and Doc Ock, well, we finally see it in action, which it did not disappoint. I mean, I like how it shows, you know, Doc being, like, very formidable instead of just being a brainy guy. Like, I think the action's really good, and especially how they managed to trap him in a cage that looks like the one they wanted to keep the Hulk in from the Avengers movie. One of the things that caught my attention was how the whole Parker is battling ghosts, and like that each of these, you know, villains that were killed by Spider-Man in their universe, and now they want their revenge. You know, to me it's pretty interesting how Strange is heavily featured throughout the trailer. Like, I wasn't expecting him to be that much in the movie. Like, I guess that he is. Like, he's basically, I know that he's fulfilling the role of Spider-Man's mentor, but I didn't really expect Strange to be, like, heavily involved in this film that much. I mean, I do like Benedict Cumberbatch's performance, but I feel like the Strange really need to be that much in the movie. Like, sure, he's really just there to, like, you know, help Parker rally up the villains. Like he said, alright, let's Scooby-Doo this crap! All this conflict and tension is leading up to a final showdown between Spider-Man, the Lizard, like, yep, the one from the Amazing Spider-Man, Electro, and Sandman, which I'm actually excited to see that character again, but the thing is, based on how he had his redemption at the end of Spider-Man 3, like, I really don't want to see that get ruined. Like, I do not, like, and like, when you see these three villains along with Doc Ock and Green Goblin, this is basically Sinister Six, which is something that I have mentioned before, like, towards the end of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, like, I thought that movie was gonna happen. Like, they had all this build-up that I can't deny that I wanted to see what they were gonna do. Now let me mention what I really wanted from this trailer. All I wanted to see was Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, which, well, I have heard that Sony was debating whether or not to include them in the trailer. Like, here's the thing. In that scene where Spider-Man's about to go up against the villains, I like to believe that those two are in that same scene. Like, they're just digitally removed. And when you look how the Lizard, based on where he's jumping, like, he's not really jumping towards, you know, Tom Spider. Like, maybe he's jumping towards Andrew Garfield. Like, that's what I really believe. And I like to believe that some of the other villains, like maybe Tom Hardy's Venom is in this movie, just not in the trailer. Like, well, we'll have to wait and see. Like, as I mentioned that, I really want this to be, like, the only trailer. Like, last one. No more showing previews. Nothing. Like, nothing more. And otherwise, that would, like, ruin the excitement. Like, whether or not those two are actually returning for this film. On a final note, like, yes, this is probably one of the most overhyped trailers of all time. Like, does it succeed Avengers Endgame? Yeah, like, they're building up so much, like, hype for this. Like, if it doesn't go the way the fans want, we'll just riot or bitch about it forever. Well, thank you for tuning in, recorders. Please hit that subscribe button, comment down below, give me a like, and remember, I'm on Cameo if you like a special shout out from me, and catch you next time!